Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm your host, Eric, and we're going to be talking about our next weather maker that's going to be coming in. We've got another winter storm that's going to be making its move across the Midwest. So as we go into time, I'm going to show you exactly what's going to be happening. So for the most part, I'll talk about snow accumulations in just a little bit, but I'm going to show you what's going to happen when I come right back. I'm going to tell you how soon this snowstorm is going to come in, when the first one comes in, and when the second one comes in. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with all those details. If you have not uh, seen my channel or anything like that, please stay tuned for the very latest, and I'll have the latest forecasts on more potentials for more winter weather action. So we're going to get a little bit of a break from all of this wintry weather, but don't get too used to that because we still have another shot of chance of more winter storms that are going to be breaking out across the Midwest again. Stay tuned, and I'm going to tell you more details to that. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on that next winter storm that will be hitting us this week, and I'll have more graphics to show you in just a moment. We'll be right back. And as we go into time on Thursday, we're going to actually have to really keep a close eye out this week for another potential for a winter storm. You can actually see it's going to be coming across the Midwest, and it's going to have freezing rain, and it's going to have rain associated with this, but also, and more so, there's going to be snow with this. And as far as accumulation goes, I'm working on two things at the same time. So it's a little bit exciting here right now. So as we go into time, there's our snow system right there that's going to be bringing us accumulating snow, and then a little bit of a wintry mix. I'll have to keep an eye on that because that might be even more interesting as well. So there is the next storm system that's going to be coming across the Midwest. And then for us in the Great Lakes and everybody, things are mostly quiet, not a lot of activity going on, not a lot of action or anything like that. So there's a little bit of snow action going on over there, but nothing big or major or anything like that. But you'll find out how interesting it's going to get when we get into the next couple of days. So hopefully you guys are ready for it. So if you haven't gotten to the grocery stores or anything like that, you might want to think again and get out there and get the few things that you might want to get. Because I'm not quite sure how much snow will be expected with these next coming systems that are coming up, but I'll have details to accumulation and all of that coming up in just a little bit. Stay tuned, and I'll get you through this snowstorm that's on the way, and then we'll talk about upcoming winter storms as well. Stay tuned, and I'll have more updates on this winter storm coming up next. Right after this. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And as you can see that this storm system is going to continue to come across the Midwest. It's going to be bringing us a lot of snow, and with that, it's going to have rain. It's going to have freezing rain with this. So there's the snowstorm itself. There's a lot of areas that are actually on the quiet side, like parts of Michigan, Ohio in that, the South, the Northeast, generally quiet. There's not really a whole lot of activity going on, and this is basically for Thursday coming up this week as well. So I'm going to tell you how fast things are really going to change. So the weather is going to change quite quickly this week. So we are getting a break, which is a nice thing. But once that we get into our Thursday, things are going to get more interesting, and we're going back into that wintry pattern again, and we'll be stuck with snow again. Probably enough snow to shovel. We will talk about that when I return in just a little bit. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the rest of this forecast. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I just wanted to actually talk about this for just a moment. So, February the 5th, which is on a Friday, I just want to tell you, it looks like there's a little bit of change to the GFS model now. I just noticed that. Good thing I seen that. So for people that live in southeast Michigan, there's actually going to be like a wintry mix. There's going to be rain. There's going to be freezing rain. So that means that parts of Michigan can see icy conditions based on for Friday. So now instead of us seeing the snow in the very beginning, we're going to have a little bit of a icy type of start to the forecast. So you can see that we have all of this snow wrapped around it. And then the northeast is going to be seeing some snow as well. And then there's even some sleet with that. And then there's some rain. So a little bit of change in what I seen a few minutes ago. So then on the back edge of this, there is some clearing, but I did notice that there's a little bit of change in the pattern as well. So hopefully you're prepared. So if you plan on venturing out on Friday, please be especially careful. But I will continue to monitor the snowstorm as we go into the next couple of days. But for right now, it looks like it's going to be an icy mix, is what this GFS model is showing. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on that as well. So I'll have more updates again throughout the day, and if something changes, I'll let you know as well. So that was actually something that was very watchful, and I just seen that. We'll be right back with more. And as we continue our day on Friday for February the 5th, Michigan is going to see that wintry mix and icy conditions. But like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on that for you throughout the day, and I'll let you know what happens. So once the freezing rain threat pushes away from Michigan, behind that is going to be a lot of snow that's going to be expected with this, and then I'll check out snow accumulation in just a little bit. I just noticed the freezing rain and icy threat right there, so I had to kind of catch that right away so I could give you guys heads up just in case that's what we're dealing with. That will be very watchful, and I'll be watching that very closely for you. For the northeast, you guys actually have the same problem right now. Some sections will have freezing rain and some rain, and then mostly snow chances in this model. So it's probably going to be a very interesting Friday. We'll have to keep you posted to see how worse this gets as we go into the next couple days. We'll have to see what happens overnight to see if anything changes throughout the day. Only time will tell. Then you can see behind this system, there's actually some clearing to this system that we're getting. So we'll have to see what happens after that. So once this system pulls away, I think there might be another one. In fact, we'll have to check that out. So stay tuned, and I'll get you guys through the rest of this forecast. We'll be right back. And as we continue our day on Friday, the snow is going to continue to impact the Great Lakes. So basically, what we're looking at for Friday, as we continue on throughout the day, the snow is going to continue to impact the Great Lakes and the Northeast as well. So generally, that is going to continue, and then you can see where we're basically seeing clearing. In the picture right there, all in the white right there, that's actually generally, there's actually nothing going on. Everything is starting to quiet down in that area when we're seeing all of the active weather still continue to go on across the Great Lakes in the Northeast. That's basically have all the active weather in the making at this point in time. I will let you know throughout the day if there's going to be any major changes. So I'll have to be very watchful, especially with those icy conditions. I'll let you know if that changes as well. So stay tuned. I'm going to double check to make sure that there isn't any other updates for this forecast. And then we'll see everyone again at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. tonight with the rest of our forecast. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with more updates after this. And please stay tuned for the rest of our forecast, and I'll have the rest of our updates on our forecast and snow accumulations as well. I'm looking at snow accumulations as a matter of fact, and I'll let you know in just a little bit what we can expect. As far as snow accumulations go in southeast Michigan as well, and we'll have a look at some other things in just a little bit. So it sounds like it's going to be a busy one in the next couple of days. So you guys enjoy your Monday, and I'll see you guys again tonight at 6 p.m. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.